Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can download and install PostgreSQL on your Windows 10 operating system. PostgreSQL is a powerful open source object relational database system. So let's see how we can download and install it. So first of all, open your favorite browser and search for PostgreSQL. The first link which will appear here will be from postgresql.org. So just click this link, and on this website on the top you will be able to see this download tab. So you just need to click the download tab, and then you just need to search for Windows option, right? So because it's a open source and cross-platform database management system, it's available for Linux, Mac OS and other operating systems also, including Windows. So we just need to choose Windows here, and then here you just need to click this link which says download the installer. And now we are going to choose the version of the PostgreSQL which we want to install. So from here you just need to select the latest version, which is at the top. In my case it's 9.6.2 at the time of making this video, but it can be later or latest version in your case, right? And now you need to choose the Windows operating system x86 64-bit. Okay, so just choose this option. Now click download now, which is going to download the PostgreSQL executable file. So I can see this option for downloading this executable file, which says PostgreSQL 9.6 at the time of making this video, and this executable is about 164 megabytes, so keep in mind that also. So let's save it, and once this file is saved we are going to start installing it. So I will pause the video while this executable file is downloaded, and then we will see how to install it. So now the download of this executable file is complete. So I'm going to double click on this executable file, and I'm going to minimize my browser. And in the first step, this PostgreSQL executable will ask us to give the user account control. So just click yes at this time. And apparently this installation requires Microsoft Visual C++ 2013 redistributable, so it will download it automatically. You don't need to do anything, but I can see this step that it's installing this Microsoft Visual C++ 2013. So let it run, and now the setup wizard will start for PostgreSQL. So the first step is easy, just click next. And this is the location where Postgre will be installed on your Windows 10 operating system. If you don't have the good reason to change it, just leave it as default and click next. And this also, just leave it as default and click next. And this is the important step. Here you need to give a password which you can remember, because you are going to require this password later when you want to access your Postgre database, right? So just give the password which you can remember. I'm going to give a easy password which I can remember and which is also secure, right? And then I will click next. And this is the default port which will be used by your Postgre database management system. So just leave it as default if you don't have the good reason to change it, right? And then just click next. And here it says select the locale to be used by the new database cluster. So if you are not sure about the locale, you just need to leave it as default. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as default and click next. And in the next step it says setup is now ready to begin installing PostgreSQL on your computer. So click next, and then the installation will start for PostgreSQL. So now the installation of PostgreSQL on my Windows 10 operating system is complete, and I can see this message which says setup has finished installing PostgreSQL on your computer. launch stake builder at exit. Now what is stake builder? Stake builder may be used to download and install additional tools, drivers and application to complement your PostgreSQL installation. That means drivers such as, for example, if you are developing C++ application using PostgreSQL, then drivers for that and other language support and other drivers also. So I will leave it as checked, this checkbox, and I will click finish, which is going to start this stake builder. Okay, now let's see what's there. So in here I can see this PostgreSQL option here, which is my local database. If you have the remote server, then you can choose this one. But right now I want to connect to my local database, so I will choose this option, which is the second option, and then click next. And in here I can see all these options. But for now I don't want any of the add-ons or any of these drivers, right? So I'm going to click cancel. If you will click next, it's going to tell you that you need to select any one of the packages from this list, right? So for now I'm going to cancel it because I don't want any driver or any add-on. So I will click cancel and click yes. Now this stake builder is installed on your system with the PostgreSQL installation. So just go to your start button here and then go to all apps, and then we will go to the letter P, and you will see PostgreSQL 9.6 here, right? So when you expand this, you can see the stake builder is already installed. So whenever you need any add-on or any package, you can open this stake builder and install it, right? Now in order to connect with your database, which is your local database which you have installed, you just need to click this option which says pgAdmin 4. Okay, so just click this option pgAdmin 4, which is going to start pgAdmin, and the pgAdmin is going to look like this, right? Now you just need to expand this server category here, and you will be able to see this PostgreSQL 9.6. In your case it can be 9.7 or any latest version, right? Now you will also be able to see this red cross symbol here. That means you are not connected to your database, right? So just click on this PostgreSQL, which is going to ask you for the password which you have given at the time of installation, right? So I told you to remember this password, so you need to give the same password which you have given at the time of installation, and you can save this password and then click OK, and this is going to connect to your database. So you can see server connected. That means our connection is successful with the database. I can maximize this pgAdmin and we can look at it in a better way. Now in here you have the database category, and then you have table spaces. So go to databases, and by default this Postgre has one database whose name is Postgres itself, right? This is the sample database, and then when you expand it, you will be able to see all these sections here. So in the schemas you will have this public section, and then you will be able to see the tables here also. So when you click the tables, right now there is no tables inside your PostgreSQL database, but later when you create some tables, you will be able to see those tables here, right? And then you have the properties here and the SQL here, so you can execute your SQL queries from here also with this pgAdmin. Now there is another tool which is called psql, which is a command line tool which you can configure for your Windows terminal. And first of all, let's see where our PostgreSQL is installed. So just open your folder Explorer and go to your C directory, and then in here I think it's installed in my program files, and then you can see PostgreSQL, and then you can just click 9.6 version, and then just click bin folder. Okay, so here all the DLL files and all the executable files are there, right? And in here you will be able to see this tool which is called psql. So you need to just set this psql in your environment variable, and then you will be able to run your queries from your terminal also. So just copy this path which is up to bin, right? And then open your system. So just search for system from here, and then go to system in the control panel, and in the advanced setting just click the advanced setting here. You will be able to see environment variables, and in the environment variables, in the system variables, just select the path and double click it, or you can just click edit also here. So just double click on it, and in here we are going to add the new path. So just click the new option here, and then paste whatever path you have copied for the PostgreSQL bin folder, right? So just paste this path here and then press enter. And now once again go to the folder where PostgreSQL is installed, and once again go to 9.6 folder, and now this time just open the lib folder from here. So just click lib and then copy this path also, and then we will add this path also here. So add new and then paste this path and press enter. So we have added the bin folder path and lib folder path to our environment variable for PostgreSQL. Click OK, and then click OK once again. Now PostgreSQL or psql environment is set on your Windows operating system. So now you can open the command prompt. So right click on your start menu, and you can open the command prompt from here. You can see the command prompt option, or you can search for command from prompt here also. So just search for cmd and you will be able to see command prompt and open it from there. So here once the command prompt is there, you can give the psql command. So just give psql and then give the, for example, -u for the username, and the default username is Postgres. Okay, so you can just give Postgres here, and the database name is also Postgres in our case. You can see on the pgAdmin here the default database name is also Postgres. Okay, so you can see the owner is Postgres and the database name is also Postgres. So if you are confused, you can see it in the pgAdmin also, right? So just click this database and you will be able to see this is the database name and this is the owner name, right? So both are same by default. So I'm going to just give psql -u. First is the username here, Postgres, and second is the database name here. So just give Postgres once again, Postgres and Postgres. First is for username and second is for the database name, and then press enter. And now give your password which you have given for the pgAdmin also. So whatever you have selected your password at the time of installation, you need to give it here also. So I'm going to give my password and then press enter. And now I am in the Postgres command shell, right? So for example, there are some default options here. For example, when I give dt, I think with the \dt, it's going to give me the relations. And for example, when I'm going to give du, it's going to give me all the users which are there. So right now I only have one user, which is the Postgre user, and it has the super user privileges which can create roles, create DBs and replication. So this is how you can use the PostgreSQL or psql terminal also once you have installed Postgre. So this is how you can install Postgre on your Windows 10 operating system. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.